Well, perhaps we start with what it's not necessarily. Independent learning is not necessarily learning on your own. Independent learning could take place in a group, you could have a group of learners. Independent learning is about the learner or the learners taking control of the learning process. So in other words, them deciding what they're going to learn, what aspects of a topic they're going to learn. Them deciding when they're going to learn and over what sort of period of time. Them deciding how they're going to learn, whether they're going to, for example, do the learning online or whether they're doing it face-to-face, whether they want the involvement of a teacher.
An independent learner is someone who is able to plan their own learning. So actually that means they need to have goals in the first place. So they're usually a well-motivated learner. They are able to assess their own strengths and weaknesses. Actually, it reminds me of something because when I was a child, I changed schools and I was behind in French. And I spent my entire summer holiday just doing French exercises and listening to French tapes and repeating French phrases. And I went back to school and I was top of the class. And I thought, oh, this is how it's done. Basically, it's practice, you know. And I've learnt from that lesson and sort of, and that's probably why I'm a huge advocate of independent learning too.
Independent learning is a trait that everybody needs to learn. Most universities, for example, here in Hong Kong, do have some component of independent learning because we're trying to train our students how to think and learn independently without any guidance or direction. Especially those that come to us from the secondary school system here, everything is provided for them. In other words, their syllabus, their materials, their homework, and they have to follow this strict schedule. But when students come to university, they're now flung into this independent lifestyle where everything is done by themselves.